Hello everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome to the penultimate episode of Let's Play Spirit Tracks, Legend of Zelda stuff, things. I'm excited because penultimate, if you don't know what that means it's the second to last episode of Spirit Tracks. And, well, I guess you can kind of expect that. I mean, we unlocked the Dark World last time, or whatever the heck world is called, Dark Realm, I think, actually, because, you know, I think they're kind of called realms in this game, so that would make sense, I suppose, that there'd be a Dark Realm. I don't know. We unlocked that using the Compass of Light, because light unlocks darkness, question mark, question mark, question mark. It made more sense to call the Compass of Darkness, because it's leading to the darkness, not to the light. Kind of makes more sense. However, if you guys remember, we had a letter from Ferris, so before we head to the darkness, we're going to take a quick, brief detour. I'm actually keeping this at normal speed, because it's actually new tracks we just unlocked last time. So, it leads to a tunnel over here. The other end of the tunnel obviously leads to the darkness. So, now that we've kind of shown that off, I'll just quickly speed up ahead, and we're going to go to Ferris. The place that I put on the map is actually where he ends up being. It's pretty close to the Forest Realm Temple thing. I can't say my names right, apparently, in this episode, because obviously the Forest Temple's not called the Forest Realm. You would not call a temple a realm. That would be really stupid. Anyways, we're just killing some spiders in 4 times speed, because that's just pretty cool. There's so many spiders, and I hate going in the woods. I always really hate driving in the woods because there's just spiders everywhere. They're not hard to face. They're just annoying to face because like they swing back and forth. You just have to try to hit them and blah blah blah. But Ferris is right here. Hello Ferris, how's it going, Ferris? You gotta show up in not the final episode, but the penultimate episode because you're just that badass, Ferris. And basically he's gonna give us a treasure, which is always pretty cool. Now here's the thing. So holy shitballs, it's a Regal Ring. That's right, you actually have a chance to get a Regal Ring from Ferris, and I actually happened to get one, which is awesome. However, most of the time you're going to get a 500 ruby treasure. Just sometimes he'll actually give you a Regal Ring. So if you're missing one and you need that for the golden train set, Ferris might be your guy to go to. So, what do you know? Easy way to get, third way to get a Regal Ring. I didn't actually know about that until now. And I was completely thrown off. I was like, whoa, 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 Regal Ring. Badass Ferris, you, sir, are truly a man among men to give us a Regal Ring. And he just gives you, he's like, this thing's worth like 2,500 rubies. He's like, dude, just have it. Like, you're just a freaking awesome guy, Ferris. Like, you've actually, he hasn't even done anything bad, so he hasn't even needed to redeem himself. He's like actually a character who's been pretty cool the whole time. And then he's just like, hey, Regal Ring. Like, freaking awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. I love your face. Anyways, that's Ferris for you. I hope you have a good rest of the game, Ferris. If you don't mind, we're gonna go save the world. Yes, the world. I was like, is this one of those games the world's in peril? Yeah, of course the world's in peril. It's Zelda. It wouldn't be Zelda if the world wasn't in peril. Although I guess in games like Wind Waker, it's not necessarily in immediate peril. If you think about it, I don't know. I'm trying to remember like what the whole Wind Waker plot. If, like, there's anything like world threatening in there. I mean, usually it's just, oh, the princess is in trouble. I mean, the princess is just the princess. You can replace her. Just take another chick, name her Zelda, and, well, okay, there's a whole sacred power, blah, 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 blah stuff. But anyway, giant, dark, creepy temple, you know, you think people would have noticed this beforehand. You walk to the edge of the forest, and it's like, oh, there's a giant demonic temple over here. But no, no one ever thought to record that. No one ever knows, hey, there's, you know, some evil stuff over here. Maybe we should, you know, do something about this? Nope, they're just like, whatever. Not important. Not even gonna mark it on the map. Not at all. But welcome to the Dark Realm, guys. It's a pretty cool place where the rules change, and guess what? Guess what we get to do? And this is why the Dark Realm's freaking awesome, because our goal right now is to kill as many demon trains as we can. That is right. All the times being harassed by these goddamn trains, and at the end of the game, they're like, here you go, take them down. You get some tears of light for your train, which is pretty badass. And if you blow on the whistle, you'll go pretty much at hyper speed. You go at ridiculous speeds. Just look at this craziness. Holy crap. That is like super speed, although watch out because the demon trains also go pretty fast as well. So be careful because if they catch you off guard where you're not invincible and you don't have unlimited invincibility, then you could easily get a game over here. So you do not want that to be happening. Managed to catch this guy just barely before I ran out of invincibility, so I was kind of a bit fortunate there, so that I didn't just like die or anything, because oh, that would have sucked. But anyways, now that we're done with that, we go ahead and god damn it, he got out of the way. You're not allowed to do that. Just slow down and BAM! He's dead. Freaking love this part of the game. Just so entertaining to kill these things. There's a reason I don't use any save. Like, this is usually on my file. This is where I leave. This is where I stop saving because I'm like, you know what? I always want to start the game from this point because it's just too badass to pass up being able to do stuff like this pretty much. It's just so cool. Anyway, plan your route because you're going so fast that you don't want to You don't want to have to take time to switch back and forth if you don't have to. So just keep holding the whistle as long as you can. Sometimes I guess if you hold it long enough, it sort of slips out of your grip a little bit. But or I don't know if it's programmed. I don't know if you can only hold your whistle in for so long before it goes away. But yeah. Anyway, there's warps on the side. The bottom ones will lead to each other. The middle ones will lead to each other. The top ones will lead to each other, which kind of makes sense. And then this one over here is going to lead to this one over here. So that's basically how the warps go. They're pretty much obvious, I guess. There's nothing too tricky or sneaky about them. So the way you want to do this, in my opinion, is you want to I want to let this one run out, because then the tears of light, once you let them run out, all the tears of light will respawn. So let this one run out. Just let it run out. Then go back in the warp that we came into, because we want to grab that tear of light that's in there, the other warp over there. So we're gonna quickly go over there. You can't, by the way, blow the whistle to go faster when you're not invincible. So this is the speed you're stuck at. Which the demon trains are pretty much faster than this, especially if you're going backwards. If you're going backwards and a demon train's bearing down you, you're dead. So yeah, be careful about that. Quickly plan my route here. You want to try to make it basically to that tier of light in the middle before you run out of time, because it's really hard to approach that tier of light if you're not already invincible, and a lot of them are pretty far away. So I like to do this one, technically the closest one to this area. That's why I go back and grab that tier, because it'll definitely guarantee you can make it over here with no problem. And then you can pretty much easily finish off the demon trains from here, or, well, you can get close to it. Can we get that one? We can definitely get this one. The question is if we're going to be able to get this other one, because he is going fast. The thing is, if you're chasing them, if you run out, they'll immediately turn around and hunt you down. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it cool. Just going to let the tier light respawn, and hope... Jeez, where the hell is he going? He, usually they stick to one area, and this one just ran away. This one's just like, I'm getting out of here, man. All my brethren are dead. All of my brothers are dead. And then he's coming back for revenge, but you know what? Nope, I'm gonna back up into you like a badass. Take my caboose. Best kill line ever, question mark? But once you do that, cutscenes happen, and we actually get a boss fight with the train. The one and only. You knew this was coming, you prayed this was coming, you did whatever you do to wish for something that this was coming. But we get to fight. Come on, hurry up already, stupid thing. Just don't drag out the tension. Maybe skip it. You made me go too far ahead on this empty, boring space, which is really stupid. But, anyways, you recognize that music, you recognize that warp thing. That's right, we get to fight the demon train, like the official demon train, like the giant face demon train thing, which is awesome, because this is a pretty badass boss fight. The music's awesome, and I already took a hit. Well, crap. This is why I'm glad I have the golden train, because 8 hearts here comes in handy. This guy's actually not that easy. So when he does a noise like that and he says, watch out, you want to slow down, because he's going to switch across the tracks. And then, of course, once you do that, stay in the middle too, because he's either going to go on the far right or the far left. He's never going to go in the middle 2 tracks. As you can see, he takes up 2 tracks. So what you want to do, obviously you want to destroy the barrels, but you want to basically back up, then hopefully, whenever the next opportunity is, switch the other 2 sets of tracks, the left tracks or the right tracks, switch to those, and then, you can obviously get out near him and hit him. So you don't go on the far ends unless you absolutely have to, because eventually he will switch over, and if you can't get to the middle really fast, it gets pretty tricky, because then he actually starts trying to brake, and make you ram into him from behind, which will make you take damage. He was not going to take damage for that. A huge, humongous train like this? No way, no how. Anyway, another thing you want to know about this boss fight, probably, is the fact that it's actually time limited. So if you don't kill it, there's a little bar. There's a little bar on the top screen there. So if the bar runs up to the top, you'll actually fall off the tracks and die, because the track selection run out. You'll fall off, you'll instantly get game over. So you only have up until that point to destroy whatever car you're on. Now, obviously, once you destroy the car, the whole time resets. So you have... Basically, this time I'll have to destroy 1 car out of the 3. So that's basically how it works. So round 1 was the barrels. This one's the lasers. He's firing his lasers. Each one takes 2 hits, and then once they all go down, you kill his car and all as well. Also, watch out for the fires on the track. Really, the only reason you ever want to go over to the far ends is to dodge these flame things. Luckily, he doesn't make it over here in time, so we get to destroy this one, and it's not gonna matter that we're all the way over on the far side. So. Of course, he just randomly switches over to this track, just randomly by magic. I don't know. This is the demon train we're talking about. He doesn't need tracks to survive. It's just fortunate there happens to be a bunch of spirit tracks in here, I guess. I don't know. You think he would try to fight, off the tracks? I don't know. Makes sense. Anyway, this last phase is pretty tricky. What's going to happen is once these things turn blue, you want to destroy as many of them as you can. And eventually things are going to go on, they're going to hit you. So you want to be really quick about this, because they will destroy you pretty fast. Once you do that, he's actually going to slow down. And this is where we get to just shoot cannonballs in the train's face, which is just pretty hilarious, actually. Also, we should probably slow down. Is he going to? No, apparently he's not. He's just speeding up again. Okay, well, let's quickly go ahead. I thought I was going to switch tracks there. Guess I was wrong. Quickly just destroy these some more. Oh, crap. Oh, God, I'm taking so much damage. Damage! Holy crap, that train hurts. Yeah, you want to kill those lasers as fast as possible, because the damage will rack up insanely fast. Anyway, once you do run through this, he's going to try to charge you from behind. Just keep pummeling him until he's dead. As you can see, though, from the time, the bar, really none of these phases, you have a lot of leeway time, so don't really worry about it too much. Just keep pummeling at him, and eventually you'll best the train, and then he has to park next to us. We're going to save our progress, the final save point. This is the point of no return. Now that we've done this, there's no going back. It's either win or bust at this point. So it's time for a little pep talk, a little pre-game pep talk with Engine, because this episode is, we're still only 11 minutes in. Let's keep going. We're going to keep fighting. Because there's still a lot of phases left in this endgame. Believe me, we're not even close to being done. We only took down their train. We still have Cole and Malladus. Oh, goodness. So Engine's like, I'm going to help you out, but, yeah. Obviously, I wish you could, though. I want to see how Engine fights. It's one thing you never really get to see in this game is how Engine fights, and that's kind of unfortunate. But both of them seem to be too injured, so Zelda and Link, they stare at each other. Very soulful looks with Link's very two-dimensional expressions. I kind of wish Link's expressions are a little bit better. He kind of looks retarded half the game. But Link and Zelda make up their mind. They've grown into adults at 10 years old. Having to save the world probably will do that to you. Kind of make you lose your childhood a little bit. But they decide to take on everything by themselves. I guess it's supposed to be a sign of maturity. By the way, music in this scene, freaking awesome. It's a remix of both the regular Zelda theme and the theme for Spirit Tracks. And this is definitely one of my favorite tracks in the game. Like, just the song that plays in this one section. So Engine admires her determination. She has that little "oh" sound. Like, it's supposed to be like, oh, she recognizes us as true heroes now, blah, blah, blah. And you can spawn phantoms. Why did you never do this before? Why? You could have just given us a phantom for Zelda to run around and kill everything in the entire game. Why did you not give us this? You hold out, you. Or, you could have at least given it us at the beginning of the... Well, I guess... No, there's not even anything. It's an empty phantom. So we don't even need Tears of Light. We wouldn't have had to need a single tear of light if she would just given us a phantom. But anyway, this is the important part of the thing. This choice right here, Engineer, Warrior, or Dunno, don't know, I don't know, dunno. This will determine the kind of ending you get. So that's the sole choice that determines your ending. In terms of the endings, I guess I'll show at least the really dunno. It doesn't really have that much of an ending, so it's really the Engineer and the Warrior ending you're gonna go for. I'll show at least the other major ending. I chose Warrior because we're hero, and you guys wanted to see the hero ending more than the Engineer ending, just based on your responses from before. So we're gonna show that one in the main playthrough. I guess at some point I'll play through this whole ending again and get the other ending. And maybe I'll have to see if Dunno has any ending. If it doesn't have an ending, I won't show it. If it does, I'll show it in the closing video, along with the Engineer ending. So those will be shown. Anyway, it is time, guys. We get to fight on top of a moving train. Spirit Tracks all be all about trains. Getting to fight on top of a moving train, I approve. But yeah, Angie and Bern are left behind. It's just me and Zelda, Phantom Zelda. It's pretty cool that you get to actually get a boss fight, another boss fight with Zelda, at the end. It's appropriate. But yeah. Malladus and Cole, two-hat douchebag. We get to fight them. This one really, I feel like even though the boss is technically Malladus, this is really the fight where you get to fight Chancellor Cole, aka two-hat douchebag. So, epic cutscene though. Everyone's all ready to go. I love this angle actually. It's a pretty epic angle. This whole end game is just reeks of epic. I love the ending to this game. Like all the boss fights at the end, they're just. It's really, really badass. All the music's actually really good for these fights, too. And, I'm always a big fan of soundtracks. Anyway, it's time to fight Two-Hat Douchebag and Malladus, which is be awesome. Anyway, he's going to be the one harassing us the entire time. Malladus really isn't going to do much. Our goal is to get Zelda to her body, pretty much. So we're gonna have to do that. However, Cole's main attack is going to be spawn rats because it's Zelda's weakness to get rats, and this is where he gets really annoying because every time he gets a rat, he's gonna take control of Zelda and he's gonna use her to push you back. And it's actually surprisingly like I got lucky that I was able to get around him so fast. If he gets going and Zelda starts swinging her sword, it's actually really hard to get past him without taking quite a bit of damage. And ow! Don't fire a laser at me. That's rude. Anyway, so you want Zelda to be walking over there as much as she can. You want Zelda in front of you, which is why you have to control her manually and not have her follow you, because she needs to be blocking this laser. Otherwise, Malladus, unless Zelda's in front of you, Malladus will instantly shoot you down and knock you back. So keep directing Zelda over here. I'm actually doing surprisingly well. This is a harder boss fight than I'm making it look, because if any of those rats hit you, you instantly lose all progress. Malladus is going to combo you with her lasers and knock her back really far. As you can see, what you want to do with Cole is to basically keep slashing at him and to make him disappear, because that'll keep him from spawning rats. So, also, having the Sorcerer Skull #1 from the rabbits, really helpful there, because it lets you hit the rats from a little bit extra distance, which is really nice. Anyway, you get up here, we gotta take a shot, and we hit Malladus the Bow of Light. Oh, goodness. What's gonna happen? You know, they say the Bow of Light is the way to free Zelda's body from her grasp, but will it work? Stuff is happening, guys. Stuff is happening. And we get another cutscene, of course. That's actually the end of that fight. It's really quick and easy. It can be really annoying, though, if Cole gets control of Zelda. Then things go to hell. As long as you can keep Cole off of Zelda, you know, you win. So, Two-Hat Douchebag, we have bested you in battle. However, stuff is happening. Will the body be okay? Will Zelda get to go? Well, guys, this is actually where we're going to leave things off. Cliffhanger for the ending here. Will Zelda be able to get her body back? Malladus can talk? Since when? That's just shenanigans. But yeah, and of course, Link, being the hero he is, doesn't listen to Zelda, and stuff happens. What's gonna happen, guys? Well, we're gonna have to find out next time in the final episode of Spirit Tracks, coming soon to a theater near you, if the theater's name is YouTube. Otherwise, it probably won't be coming to a theater, just saying. But, and the demon train's destroyed. Is everyone dead? Are we even alive? What's gonna happen to Zelda's body? So many questions unanswered. You'll have to find out next time, guys. Bye-bye.